Don't do that, you prick.
What are you doing?
You're such a prick.
I'm trying to come
No, you deliberately push that to try and push me over. Don't make it look like you didn't do anything.
that's
It's all on camera. No, was it hell? Was it hell?
Welcome to Rate the Audits, where we put misconduct on display, break down police and legal encounters, protect rights, and demand accountability. This episode comes from Auditor. Applaud. Make sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him the credit he deserves. Today, Applaud is calmly filming outside a police station when a rogue sergeant storms out, determined to drive him away. With no law to back him up, the sergeant leans on lies, intimidation, and false claims. But Applaud stands his ground, firing back with sharp legal knowledge that leaves the sergeant shaken. Then it escalates fast. The sergeant storms back inside and slams the door straight into Applaud. That reckless act sparks a major lawsuit. And instead of settling quietly, Applaud drags the sergeant all the way into court.
I have had a complaint from a member of police staff.
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself?
Yes, certainly. My name's Sergeant 1789, I'm the duty sergeant on today. Got no issue with your video. That said, I'd ask you not to video inside there, members of police staff. If your actions cause alarm, harassment, and distress to them, you may commit an offence.
Okay, right. Well, just so you know, that is a public area. Okay, and I'm well within my rights to be in there and filming. Okay.
Sir, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying if your actions cause alarm, harassment, and stress.
Okay.
Sir, you listen.
As an officer, okay, you can't be alarmed and distressed.
Actually, we can.
No, you cannot. You need to look at case law, and you will actually see that you cannot be alarm and distress right in your actual officer's duty.
That's the case of RV Orem. That's not in relation to what we're doing now. I'm talking about police staff, not police officers.
Okay.
Sir, I'm talking about police staff, not police officers.
The sergeant tries to twist the law, warning Applaud that filming inside the station could amount to harassment, alarm, or distress if staff are affected. It's a flimsy argument, and Applaud calls it out instantly. Officers cannot claim harassment simply for being filmed while performing their duties in public view, so the sergeant pivots, pointing to staff instead, as if that somehow lowers the bar. But it doesn't. Police staff may not carry warrants, but they're still public employees working in a policing environment. The threshold for what counts as harassment toward them is higher than for an ordinary member of the public, not lower. If staff could claim harassment from nothing more than being recorded, it would effectively block the public from scrutinizing any part of policing at all.
But if they don't want, if the members of staff cause alarm, harassment, and distress, I'm telling you now that may be an offence.
I'm allowed to film anything I can see from public.
I'm not saying that you are.
Okay, so if I film them and I'm in public, okay, then I am doing nothing unlawful. Nothing. Okay, correct.
Right. So if you cause alarm, harassment, and distress through your actions, okay, then you commit an offence on Section 5 of the Public Order Act.
Section 5? Okay, so have you got a member of the public that's a complainant?
I'm not saying that you've done that yet, but I'm not saying. I'm just advising you. I've got no problem with you videoing here.
Well, have you got a member of the public that's a complainant?
Well, police staff
is not a member of the public. No, they are not. Not when they're actually working.
They are.
Not when they're working, sir. You need to actually justify that. They are police staff and they're in an office of duty.
When Applaud calmly explains he's doing nothing wrong by filming in public, the sergeant leans on a classic intimidation tactic, Section 5 of the Public Order Act 1986. He warns that if filming causes harassment, alarm, or distress, it could be an offense. On the surface, it sounds official, but it collapses the moment you test it against the law. Section 5 doesn't criminalize discomfort. It requires threatening, abusive, or disorderly behavior. A camera pointed through a doorway doesn't even come close. What the sergeant is really doing here is trying to dress up his unease as criminality. And the courts have been crystal clear: mere annoyance or embarrassment isn't enough. The conduct must cross into abusive or disorderly. Applaud filming quietly in a public space doesn't meet that standard. If it did, then every journalist, photographer, or tourist with a camera could be prosecuted on the spot. No matter how hard the sergeant pushes it, Section 5 simply doesn't apply.
So you need to actually rectify that.
So I would ask you, very politely, okay, Not to video the staff. If you want to video us, that's fine. You're more than happy to do so.
No, I will video the staff if they're actually in
well,
the
if
site.
I do get a complaint, so then you may be dealt with under that matter. Okay.
Well,
and that's it. That's the end
and
of it.
just remember, it will be completely unlawful. It will be completely unlawful.
Well,
okay, but also, can I just mention to you as well? Can you tell me why you didn't actually tell me that you put your body camera on, sir?
Okay. I apologise for that. My body camera's on. Is there a reason why you didn't tell me you were videoing me?
I don't need to. Okay, under your actual code of ethics.
Thank you very much for your time,
okay,
sir.
so
yeah, go on. Under my code of ethics.
Under your code of ethics, under section 3.5, okay, you're meant
3.5 what?
3.5 of your code of ethics.
Sir, there's no such thing as 3.5.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is, sir. You need to actually look at it, okay? It actually states that a member of the public must be informed at the first possible moment when you actually turn your body camera on.
When Plod spots the sergeant's body-worn camera running, he asks the obvious, why didn't you tell me you were filming? It's a fair challenge. Officers are expected to be transparent when recording the public. The sergeant's reply, why didn't you tell me you were filming? It's laughable. The difference couldn't be clearer. Members of the public have no duty to announce recording, but officers do. They're bound by professional standards that require openness. Plod presses the point, reminding the sergeant that the College of Policing's Code of Ethics makes transparency a core principle. The sergeant fires back, there's no such thing. But that denial doesn't hold water. The guidance is explicit. Officers must be open and honest when recording, because their footage forms part of official policing and potential evidence.
Okay, now you had ample opportunity in which to actually tell me.
Can you swipe?
Okay,
Stop
and you
talking
did
for a
not.
second.
No, please don't talk to me that way.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a card.
Do not talk to me in that manner.
Sir, I'm going to give you a card with my details on so you can make a complaint that I didn't inform you.
Don't worry, I will be.
That I had my body worn video.
I will be. Don't worry about that.
I didn't. I was more concerned with your actions at the time. But
what, my actions? What, filming in public?
Well, no, what you're trying to
filming in public.
No,
sir.
what you're trying to do is just bait police officers and other people.
That's a presumption, okay? What you got to remember, a presumption, okay, that's your own personal presumption, sir.
I'll give you my details.
Okay, your own personal presumption. And your own personal presumption is not law.
I'm just advising you.
Okay?
If you want to video
your
public,
presumption is not law.
No, it's not.
Okay? So just remember that.
It was.
Okay? So don't tell me that I'm trying to bait police officers.
You are?
No, I would have gladly have had a nice conversation with you, sir, if you would have approached me in a different manner.
You were never intending that at all.
Really?
Really? You're doing this specifically because
so you're making another presumption again.
I've come out to speak
How have
to
you made it as a sergeant? How have you made it as a sergeant when you make so many presumptions, okay? You've made 3 different presumptions.
This is where the sergeant really shows his colors. Instead of dealing with facts, he falls back on pure assumption, claiming over and over that Plod is only there to bait officers. But that isn't evidence. It's opinion. And it has no place in policing. A sergeant has no authority to decide someone's intentions when their actions are entirely lawful. Plod was filming in public. That's legal. End of story. The role of a sergeant isn't to speculate about motives or throw out accusations, it's to apply the law properly. By framing Plod's audit as baiting the sergeant was essentially admitting he had nothing. No statute, no offense, no legal ground to stand on. So instead, he tried to discredit the man behind the camera.
Now, if that was the case, I can make a presumption on you and say, right, you're in uniform, okay? Are you telling me that you're going to murder someone next? Okay? Is that what it is? Okay. So I can make a presumption, okay, on you, okay, and this is only using it as an example. So are you telling me then that you would actually murder someone else, would you, sir? Don't do that, you prick.
What are you doing?
You're such a prick. Okay? No, you deliberately push that to try and push me over. Okay? And don't make it look like you weren't.
Please don't shout at me in the inquiry.
I'm not shouting, sir.
Are you here for a legitimate reason?
Okay?
Are you here for a legitimate reason?
Well, what I'm here to see, okay, I will go and see.
Are you here for a legitimate reason?
Yes, I am here for a legitimate reason.
Do you need to speak to someone? Would you like to tell me what that is? And I'll get an officer to come speak to you.
It's your actual inspector I would like to see.
He's not here at the moment, but I can give you the details on how you can contact him.
Yep, if you could. Okay, because that was completely out of order.
If you contact 101...
No, I'm not doing it via 101, okay? I will actually do it in here.
They'll take the details for you.
And that I will do.
Okay.
Okay? But you are absolutely out of order for what you just done. Don't make it look like you didn't do anything.
No, that's
it's all on camera. No, was it hell? Was it hell?
This is the moment the sergeant completely lost it. As he heads back into the station through the revolving door, Claude follows a few steps behind. But instead of just walking away, the sergeant abruptly slams the door to a stop, sending the panel crashing straight into Claude. That wasn't an accident. It was frustration turned physical. A senior officer using a door as a weapon against someone lawfully filming outside is about as petty and unprofessional as it gets. When Claude calls him out, the sergeant flatly denies it. But the footage doesn't lie. Anyone can see it was deliberate. He didn't misjudge the timing. He wanted to make a point. And that spiteful move came back to bite him hard. Because once this clip landed in court as evidence, there was no spinning it away. The video tells the story, and it doesn't favor the sergeant. Watch until the end for the outcome.
You absolutely talk out your arse.
Sir, if you keep swearing at me, and you keep being abusive, then I will ask you to leave the station. Sir, I'm going to ask you to leave the station if you carry on trying to behave in this manner.
Can you tell me whether or not that is swearing or not? Arse is not swearing.
You're shouting at me.
I'm not shouting.
You are.
I'm not shouting.
If you want to make your complaint, there's the inquiry office.
I'm not shouting.
I'm more than happy to do so. If you have no legitimate reason to be here, I will ask you to leave.
I have a legitimate reason. Okay.
What's your legitimate reason?
Well, I'm waiting for you to go, and then I'll go in there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, I'll wait for you to go.
Thank you.
Okay? Because you are absolutely out of order.
Sir, there's no point following me in.
I'm not following you in through that door. I'm not following you in through that door. No, I want you to go, and then I'll carry on with my business.
Okay.
And I've already told you that 3 times. As soon as you go, I will carry on with my business.
You're just being argumentative unnecessarily.
No, you tried to push me over.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's all on camera, so don't worry about it.
It's all on camera.
Yep, and I will be getting a copy of those.
I'm sure you will, sir. You have a nice day. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Thankfully, in his update video, Claude revealed the outcome of the case and exactly what's happening to the sergeant.
Just a quick thing for you, just to give you a quick update on this, is you've got this sergeant here at Poole Police Station, where you'll hear him make a number of different presumptions about myself, and so on and so forth, and then we go into the building. He goes through the actual turnstile door in front of me, he pushes it really fast, the door behind me slams into the back of me, and then he tries to act like nothing actually happened, and from their own camera footage, it's actually come out, it was full-on assault is what it actually was, because it was deliberately done, and basically they've offered £1,250, which has been declined. I'm not interested in that, and basically, so we're going to push through and actually hopefully get this type of copper that should not be on our streets in the UK or anywhere else, and hopefully go from there.
Thankfully, in his update video, Claude revealed the outcome of the case and exactly what's happening to the sergeant. After months of denial, excuses, and failed intimidation, the reckless door slam couldn't be brushed under the rug. The lawsuit forced accountability, and the sergeant finally had to face the consequences of his actions.